up, guys? It's probably gonna rain in about, I don't know, less than an hour, so this isn't gonna be a long ride. We're actually going right down the road to the Yamaha dealership. And you're like, but why, Justin? Well, you know, I'm really curious as to how hard a dealership will screw me on this bike. I'm curious what they will offer me and all that fun stuff, because, you know, I really do have an itch for a new MT. So I'm just gonna see how hard they screw me, and, you know, if they screw me too hard, I'm just gonna obviously walk out, because, you know, your boy ain't gonna lose no more money, you know what I mean? But, you know, I'm just curious. Like, I don't have to sell it or anything. I just want to know. But that's where we're headed, because I don't know what it is about the 2020 MT-09s and that matte Raven black, but they look really good. Like, I walked in there the other day just to look, and then I was like, wow, looks so good. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I love this bike and everything, but this whole, like, slouching way over, it's starting to, you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, I want to be more like, if I had that other, I'd be like up here. I could like ride for a whole lot longer without feeling like I was gonna break in half. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I hope so. So as of right now, I'm just kind of hoping that I can beat the rain there and back home, which luckily it's only like 10 minutes from my house. So it's not like it's, well there, buddy, let me turn. How about that? Homeboy was just like, oh, I'm just gonna ease out right here on this motorcycle. Anyway, it's just right down the road, luckily, so I don't have to go like super far away. So I mean, if it does rain, I can just chill under like their like little carport thingy where they park the bikes outside or whatever, and wait for the storm to pass. But either way, right down the freaking road. But yeah, I know dealerships, I call them stealerships, because, you know, they're just there to make a fortune for themselves. And, you know, I know what this bike's worth. You guys probably know what this bike's worth, but the dealer, oh my gosh, this road is crazy. The dealership is probably going to give me the price for like a, I don't know, a Gixxer 600 or something, like an 07 model. Yeah, that's what I have in mind. Honestly, I think they'll probably offer me like some lowball offer at like 7 grand, maybe. Oh, and here we are, the infamous dealership. There's like nobody here, so I can pull right up underneath this freaking carport and just park the bike there, because, you know, that's what kind of person I am. Hopefully homeboy will just, you know, skedaddle skidoo. Don't mind me, I'll just park my shiznits right here. Alright, let's go see what they try to screw me on. Oh, well guys, I will say, they screwed me, okay? But not quite as hard as I was expecting to get screwed, I suppose you could say. So they offered me, let's see, $8,000 for the bike, but then that's actually, they deduct the taxes, so it'd be like I was getting like $8,600 for this bike. Which, you know, for a dealership to offer that much, that's actually shocking. But then they started putting the MT-09 on paper. And then so it's $8,999. So $8,999 doll hairs, right? Then the one that I got is actually still in the crate, because I want the matte Raven black one, and the only ones they have on the floor are the Yamaha blue ones, which, you know, don't get me wrong, it's still a good color. So then there's an assembly fee, which is like almost $300. And I told them, I was like, well, listen, assembling a bike isn't really that hard. I was like, if you want me to come down here tomorrow morning, I would gladly assemble the bike for you. Yeah, they kind of all laughed at it. I was like, no, we got to charge this. And I was like, well, that's dumb. Then they tack on a freight fee. And I'm like, well, you're a motorcycle dealership, right? I mean, you've got to have the motorcycles here regardless. So why are you charging me this freight fee, right? Just another dumb thing that dealerships do to, you know, really, okay. But, so basically, this brand new MT-09 is a $10,000 bike now. And, so I would have to pay almost, not quite, $2,000 out of pocket. And they kept talking to me. It was like, well, what can you pay? What do you want to pay? And I was like, honestly, I don't want to pay shiznit. I'd pay sales taxes if I had to, but you know, I'd rather not pay anything other than that. Well, we can't do that, but we can work with you a little bit. I was like, you know what? Let me go home, talk to the wifey, see what she would rather do, see what she can do, and we'll figure it out. But see, what's funny is if I sell them this bike for, you know, the 8,000 plus the tax, which would be like 8,600. We'll just call it 8,000 because that's what they offered for the bike itself, right? I made a joke. I said, but you guys know that if I did this and I came back in here in 500 miles to get my stuff for the break-in period on the MT-09, you guys would have a price tag on this thing for like $11,000 or $12,000, maybe even more, right? And they were like, well, and I was like, listen, man, I know how it works. You can cut the shit with me. I'm a cool guy. You know, it's whatever. So it's just kind of like, I don't know. Do I want that MT-09? Absolutely. Would I rather have a brand new one than a used one? Absolutely, because I know what people do with MT-09s. And you're good. You can come on, buddy. I'm just talking to my peoples. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I know how people ride MT-07s and MT-09s. The majority of their life is spent on one wheel, which, you know, that's okay, but a lot of bikes, they have trouble getting the oil back into the motor if they're straight up and down, and that's just how it works. So I don't know if I get a used one, what exactly it's been through, you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to a bike like that, I would rather have a new one just because I know that I would do all the maintenance on it and take care of it, right? And so I know that it would last me for however many freaking thousands and thousands of miles I want to put on it. So I don't know, we'll talk to wifey, see what she thinks. She'll probably say no, but you never know. Which, I mean, I'm with her. I really don't want to spend the money either, but you know, we would have a more comfy bike and I wouldn't be slouched over. Which, fun fact, I have 3 compressed discs in my back. It's actually on top of each other. So when I ride this thing all day, it's all I can do to move the next day, but I enjoy riding it because, you know, it's fun. Riding's a thing that I love to do. And so like with the MT, I'd be able to sit more straight up like this, so it wouldn't maybe abuse me so much. It's got a nicer seat on it, all that fun stuff, but I love my R1 a lot. Anyways, guys, leave your comments below. Let me know what you think I should do. I left my signal on. I'm such a noob. Make sure you leave a like, a comment, a subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.